Trixie?
From this chamber of wonders, we bid you a fond adieu.
Okay, so we got shit from her. Let's go back to talk to Doc, because I got no one else to go right now. We are sort of like floundering around here at the expo with not a lot going on. So let's go talk to the Doc. Let's go to... Oop.
Have you figured out what's wrong with the time circuits?
Not sure. Possibly. It seems to me to be a simple wiring issue, but I'm double-checking to make sure. All the basic equipment appears to be functional.
Any chance I could borrow the DeLorean? I want to drop in on Young You at the lab.
Well, I don't know. The time circuits...
Listen, I promise I won't take it to 88.
Even so, I'm worried about letting it out of my sight while it's still behaving unpredictably. Tell you what, I'll take it on a test drive 1 minute into the past. If it passes the test, I'll let you borrow it.
This seems rather... I don't know.
It worked! Didn't it?
I'm afraid not. In fact, the discrepancy appears to be getting worse. I arrived 6 hours ago.
Oh, too bad.
I didn't want to risk undoing any of the work you've done thus far, so I kept out of sight. But the time lag wasn't entirely a waste. I stopped by the hardware store and bought the parts for a chronometric analyzer.
A what?
A diagnostic device. See, I plug it into the time circuits and set them to cycle. When the green light goes off, I should have the data I'll need to understand the scope of the problem.
Hey, no driving the exhibits off the lot!
My God, this
Looks
guy.
like you'll have to find another set of wheels if you want to get to the lab.
Well, I know where there's a truck. Assholes. She's back there still doing her shit. Alright, get to Emmett's lab. So we now have a new goal, I guess. We sort of failed upwards into this one. As typical, you know. But now we got, look at this. Look at this. We got something's opened up here. Diorama. The diarrhea.
Press button to experience future Hill Valley, circa 1981.
Yeah.
I don't think I've visited that timeline yet.
Oh, well, the problem is we could cause it.
Pleasant dreams, Hill Valley. And the Expo would like to remind you that you can find everything you need to transform your dreams into reality at Hal's Hardware. Hal's Hardware, serving our fair city since 1895. After the rain, what else? An artificial rainbow, reassuring all the good people of Hill Valley that their needs are taken care of, and life is
we broke
sweet.
something. Whoops. I think
Just borrowing it.
We failed upwards into that one again.
Of course, our residents will want to venture forth into the fresh air occasionally. And what better excursion than a pleasure ride?
Stop yelling at me!
Train with us 50 years into the
courthouse
future
did look
for a
like that in
peek at Hill
1981.
Valley circa 1981. Courtesy of Hal's Hardware and the collective imagination of mankind. Could this be our venerable town square?
No.
Yes, indeed. Though the form looks strange and new,
No
the
keys.
function
I'll
remains
have to
the
find my
same as
wheels
ever.
somewhere else.
But where are all the people? Why, they're underground. A network of burrows extends a mile into the earth, giving future Hill Valley's 10 million citizens plenty of space to work, play, and raise their families.
Okay, so we gotta go find a way to get to Emmett's lab, and I don't know how to do it right now. Maybe gotta find keys or something. I don't know.
Back again, Mr. Crockett?
Yeah, anything
What can
new
I help
can
you
do
with?
you?
I was thinking. Emmett's done a lot of shady things in his time. My vice principal warned me to stay away from him.
Your vice principal sounds like a dolt.
Slacker.
I found out about Trixie Trotter.
Yes?
Apparently they made her some sort of queen of the festival. Techne, the muse of progress.
They didn't. Well, they said this expo would give Hill Valley a reputation. I didn't
What have you got against Trixie?
It's the idea of it. Allowing our city to be represented by a woman like that. I won't stand for it. As a socially conscious citizen, I demand you discharge that muse.
Trixie?
What's wrong with her?
Oh, she's hardly qualified for an honorific post at a public event.
Look, lady, she fits the costume. She's an American citizen, and she managed to memorize all her lines. What more qualifications do you want?
Don't hate the player.
Oh, these
hate the
people
game.
are impossible.
Yeah, okay. So we got shit out of that.
That's all the questions I got.
Hey, look, there's a
Very
guy
well,
now
then.
standing against the truck.
How about you? Have
As
you
if
got any
by
questions for
magic,
me?
Somebody shows up
No.
and furthers
Then
the plot.
kindly let me pass.
I'm afraid I can't. Until I've located your registration form.
Oh, this is absurd.
Okay, so now, what's his name from the soup kitchen is now leaning against the truck who wasn't there before. We furthered the plot. Cue ball.
Hey, pal.
Oh, jeez, this guy again.
Funny, I was gonna say the same thing. Shouldn't you be in jail with the rest of kids' gang?
I was, but then an opportunity availed itself and I
Sang like a canary.
prefer to think of it as exhibiting an admirable sense of self-preservation.
Will you be playing piano for Trixie later?
Nah,
Why not?
'cause little Miss Goody Two-Shoes thinks she's too respectable for
Why are
cue
your
ball
teeth
these
all
days.
green, dude? Look at Charlie.
You seem kind of angry about Trixie.
Angry.
When he's
Listen,
your
kid,
writer.
me and Trixie go way back. I know stuff about her that even kid doesn't know. Stuff that curl your socks.
Really?
Oh, yeah. And now to see her flouncing around the place, making like her stink don't smell, it just cheeses me off, you know?
Wow.
So what's so, toe curling about Trixie's past?
Yeah, like I'm gonna tell you.
Oh, come on.
No.
Tell you what, I'll tell you something embarrassing about me first.
Like what?
Well, under the influence of alcohol, my mom made a pass at me.
Ooh. All right, Junior, you win. That was pretty embarrassing. Almost as embarrassing as this.
Is that Trixie?
Yep.
She's not wearing much.
No kidding. She did a lot of these artistic postcards a few years ago. I got a whole set of them.
Can I, have one?
I don't know.
Oh my
Ain't gonna
God!
do
Seriously?
nothing bad with it, are you?
Oh!
I promise. I'll only use it for the greater good.
Oh!
Wow.
Your alone
Okay.
time. Oh my goodness! What do you? Oh Jesus!
Have you heard from Kid lately?
We're not exactly
Oh, so
on
it is a
speaking
thing.
terms these days, on account of our varying degrees of
There is
incarceration.
something about his teeth. What do you?
What kind of stuff have they got you hauling here?
How the heck would I know? Electro this, robo that, dynamo the other. It's all Greek to me.
Hey, what's with your teeth?
My teeth?
Yeah, they're green.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What did you do?
Seriously, man, what's going on with your
It's
teeth?
nothing. Nothing. Oh, crap.
What's wrong?
What?
It's these.
Dr. Frinkle's algae cakes?
A crate of them fell off the truck while I was unloading it, and I just can't stop eating them. How was I to know they'd turn my teeth green?
Well, the algae part might have been a clue.
Please don't rat me out, Artie, okay? I really need this job.
No problem, but you better let me keep the cakes.
Sure thing, pal.
I think
What kind of stuff have they got you hauling here?
Yeah, nothing new
How the
there.
heck would I know? Electro
How the heck
this,
would I
robo
know?
that, dynamo the other.
Dynamo
it's all
this
Greek
and
to
that. I
me.
should be doing voice acting because I think I could do a pretty decent job. But anyway.
Hang loose, pal.
You talk funny, mister.
You talk funny, mister. What the heck is wrong with you?
Seriously, I am not stealing this truck.
All right, dude, we get the idea. You're not taking the truck. We gotta find another way to get out of here. How the hell are we gonna do this? Look, what do we have any? Like, seriously, if we had our skateboard, it would be something. We don't have anything. Is there anything else with this diorama? Diorama we could do?
Press button to experience future
I don't
Hill
want
Valley,
to
circa
anymore. I'm
1981.
Done
I
with
wish
it.
the courthouse did look like that in 1981.
Blah, 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 blah. Alright. Trixie, can you help us?
To all
Eventually we keep
who
talking to
approach
people, the
these
plot will advance
hallowed
itself,
halls. What's cooking?
apparently.
Ideas. Up here.
That's crazy shit working. Alright, so... Shit.
See you, Trixie.
Don't be a stranger.
Yeah. It's just funny. It's like the game glitches out or something. It's kind of weird. Alright, we don't have a way of getting to the pad or to the lab. Doc, help us out, please. Come on. Jesus, help us. Doc.
I'm having trouble finding another set of wheels. You sure I can't?
Not till I finish running these tests. Perhaps an electric commuter train.
This is 1931, remember?
Oh, right. Well, I'm sure you'll find something.
God damn it. That was what I thought it was. All right, so I broke down. I broke down to get a hint. I should have done that. It was bad gamer, dude. Should have done it, but it was what I thought it was. She must smack me in the head. It was exactly what I thought it was. I needed. I actually even said it. Let's look at this diorama again. What the hell? Look! Train of the future! The damn skateboard!
My future wouldn't be built so shoddily.
Hi, Miss Strickland. I was just...
Break what you like, Mr. Crockett. It's no skin off my nose.
Oh my God.
Just keep away from Emmett's booth. Speaking of whom, I better go see what's keeping him.
I'll go check on him for you. I was just heading there anyway.
No, you weren't. The last thing he needs is another distraction at the 11th hour.
Shit.
But...
Tut, tut. Not another word. I've got the
Lady,
rest
you're
of the
not my
day
boss.
all mapped out.
Miss Strickland!
I'm sorry, I don't recognize you. Heavens, you shaved off your hair, but Carl Sagan?
I'd like a word with you, if I may.
I'm not sure it would be seemly for me to be seen in the company of an alleged arsonist.
I think it may be in your best interest. You see, I know what you're up to.
Let's go somewhere where we
I know
can
what
talk
you're up
privately.
to. That was sort of catty. I was like, I like
I'll
that.
keep her occupied till you get back.
That was like, I know what you're up to. I know she was the arsonist, wasn't she? She was the actual. Okay, let's get the hell out of here then. Use the skateboard and go. All right, let's get the hell out of. All right.
Hang on, Emmett. Hope you're ready for a big breakup.
Yep. Carl Sagan saved our butts with billions and billions of lies. Okay.
Emmett?
What was...
Thanks again for your assistance, Detective Parker.
What was
Detective?
Kid
What
doing?
the hell is Kid doing here?
Nothing criminal, I assure you. I was just getting a mind map of Mr. Tannen for our exhibition at the Expo.
Oh, boy.
The authorities wouldn't allow Edna and I to stage a demonstration of the mental alignment meter with a violent felon, but this little baby is just as good. Okay.
Well, I know what I
now
gotta do.
what's next? Check the stew.
It's pretty
sort the
obvious.
Maps. Ooh, I almost forgot that.
Edna really is
Pretty
cracking
obvious
the
what
whip,
we need
isn't
to
she?
do right there. It was,
Well,
we just
yes,
presented
but
ourselves.
she's got my best interests at heart. Without her, I can get so distracted. Did she send you down here to check up on me?
Yeah, she wanted to come herself, but...
She's busy too, I know. Well, you're a poor substitute for Edna's lovely
Thanks a
features,
lot,
but
asshole.
make yourself at home.
Thanks.
No thanks are necessary. Without you, I'd never be where I am now, in love with the woman of my dreams, and a mere 6 hours from my first public triumph as a scientist. Wait a minute. 6 hours? Jumping Jehoshaphat, I'm running out of time!
Listen, Colonel Sanders. All right. Well, that was easy.
The mind of a degenerate criminal.
That's Kid Tannen's mind map, as captured by our mind map helmet.
You could tell he's a criminal just by looking at this?
No, but when it's fed into the mental alignment meter...
Weird.
Weird nothing. It's science.
If I'm gonna take Emmett's mind map, I better replace it with another one. Tannen's mind map. If Emmett's map looked like this, I bet Edna wouldn't think he's such a model citizen.
Okay, so how do you switch the goddamn
does the mental alignment thing work?
Here, I'll show you.
Hey!
The test subject
Is
wears this
Slacker
mind
on
mapping
there? 'Cause
helmet,
that'd be
which
hilarious
probes
if
the
it
brain
was.
by measuring fluctuations in skin conductance and electrical resistance on the surface of the parietal lobe.
Uh-huh.
When I turn on the mind mapping helmet with this radio switch, the subject is exposed to a series of visual stimuli intended to provoke a series of positive or negative responses, as indicated by these lights on the helmet.
Hey, is that?
As the responses are recorded, they're relayed to this special typewriter, which prints out a punch card that represents the subject's mind map.
All I see is a bunch of holes.
Well, to you, maybe. But to our mental alignment meter, this mind map is nothing less than a peek into your subconscious. Observe as I place your mind map into the MAM.
Layabout. Is that machine calling me a slacker?
No, your own physiological responses did.
I saw that one coming, no? Alright, how do we switch them?
Hey, could we watch Frankenstein on this?
Sorry, Sonny, but I need this projector to trigger positive and negative visual stimuli for my mental alignment tests. Besides, a movie like Frankenstein should really be watched on a big screen, don't you think? I'd be careful of that if I were you.
Why?
The rocket fuel experiment must have stripped one of the teeth in the hand crank. As a consequence, if you turn it for more than 10 seconds, it... Ow! Sends out an electric shock.
Okay. So, we're not going to switch it with kids, but we're going to switch it with a different version of Emmett's. Using things in the lab to make him...
Hey, Emmett, what's cooking?
That's
negative-
an old Brown family recipe for Hassenpfeffer.
Hassenpfeffer.
Rabbit stew. The trick is to add the cumin an hour after the carrots. Take a whiff. Isn't that just about the best thing you've ever smelled in your life?
It's, powerful, yeah.
I've got it on a slow boil for later.
Okie dokie. Victrola. What we got here? Very record player. Okay.
I Don't Care by Trixie Trotter?
Edna doesn't approve of that sort of music, but I find it very soothing. Oh.
They say I'm crazy, got no sense, but I don't care. They may or may not mean offense, but I don't care. You see, I'm sort of independent. I am my own superintendent.
What's this typewriter do again?
During a mental alignment test, it takes messages from the mind map helmet and turns them into punch cards, like the one for Mr. Tannen over there.
Seems complicated.
Actually, it was all rather easy to put together, once Edna gave me the idea.
Sounds to me like you should be working on harder problems then.
What? Sorry, I've got to get back to work.
We just can't...
How goes the bacteria farm?
Not so hot. The bacteria have kind of gotten out of control. I had to put a clamp on the nitrogen tube to keep the stench from flooding the lab.
Oh, there you go. Let's get stinky.
Phew.
Ugh. Did the clamp fall off again?
Yeah.
Put it back on. Oh, I don't even know why I keep that bacteria tank around. Every time the clamp falls off the nitrogen tube, it takes a couple of minutes before I can get the stench out of the air. Whew.
Okay, let's see what... Can we print this damn thing?
What's this?
That's a can of used motor oil, rocket fuel waste, and assorted chemical sludge left over from my abandoned rocket car.
Gross.
Accounting doesn't enter into it, but it is disgusting. Would you mind disposing of it on your way out?
Sure.
I'm trying.
So this machine takes those little cards and tells you whether or not someone's a good guy or bad guy?
Kind of. Actually, the helmet does all the work. The mental alignment meter is just a glorified arcade machine.
So why not just go with the cards?
Edna says that people respond well to flashing lights and snap judgments. I can't argue with that. Every time I kiss her, I see flashing lights and lose all sense of judgment.
No kidding. According to Emmett, this thing prints out mind maps.
Well, then print the damn thing.
According to Emmett, this thing prints out mind maps.
All right, so we got that. We got that. We got a fish tank. We got stew pot. We got the generator. We got not much of anything else. Oh, okay. There we go. Okay, so did we get a card out of that?
What's this?
The mind map cards from the dozens of subjects I've tested during the last few weeks. I've got to get them sorted before the expo begins.
Why?
Edna's got this grand scheme to catalog all of Hill Valley citizens by their mental alignment. Isn't that cute?
Not really. According to Emmett, this thing prints out mind maps.
So we printed out the mind map. Where did it go? All right, we got to figure out a way to... That was interesting. What did it do? It didn't do anything. There we go. What happened? It's going to show a picture of Edna. Again. Yeah. That's going to show yellow. Maybe...
If I'm gonna take Emmett's mind map, I better replace it with another one.
I'm working on it. Just can't seem to get the, what the hell? Oh, crikes. Alright, so...
Hey, Emmett, got a sec?
Why, yes. In fact, I've got several. Hey, how'd my mind map test get activated?
What?
Can't believe you invented all this in 2 months.
Alright, I know what you need to do. I just
like
don't know how
I
to do
said,
it.
there's not really a whole lot of inventing going on here. I just dressed up a $5 potentiometer with a lot of bells and whistles.
But
Don't get me wrong, it does a remarkable job of telling whether a subject is currently liking or disliking what they're experiencing. But all the extra stuff about sorting out criminals from model citizens is mostly a bunch of hooey at this point.
how are things between you and your father? I'm kind of surprised he hasn't torn down your lab yet.
He's still angry with me and threatening to cut me out of his will, but I'm hoping that the civic potential of my mental alignment meter will win him over.
What do you say we take a break for a couple of hours and go see a movie?
A couple of hours?
Actually, it may be more like 70 minutes.
I haven't got a couple of hours. I still got all these mind maps to sort, and the MAM's wiring is still giving me fits, and...
I get it, you're busy. Hey, what's with the new threads?
You like them?
You look like Colonel Sanders.
Who?
Never mind.
Edna gave them to me. She says my usual
Colonel
clothes don't have
Sanders
enough
earlier.
zing for a public exhibition.
Is all this new stuff what you're
shit.
showing off at the
Oh
expo?
my god.
Yes, it's our mental alignment meter.
Mental alignment meter.
We already know about all this stuff.
I thought you were working on some sort of rocket car.
Oh, the rocket propulsion system was far too unreliable, as that incident with Einstein proved. By the way, whatever happened to Einstein?
I wish I knew.
Yeah.
Anyway, I started tinkering with an alternate method of propulsion, but that was before things started heating up with Edna. Our conversations about the possibilities of applying technology to social ills pushed my research in a whole new direction.
Oh my god, she got your alignment meter aligned. Okay, we get it. How do I get out of this conversation? I don't, apparently.
What's
don't.
a mental alignment meter?
It's the most revolutionary piece of
Jesus.
technology since the cotton gin.
Boy.
What does it do?
It reads and interprets the subconscious desires of the human mind.
Oh my gosh, seriously? Anyway.
Anyway,
All right, let's get out.
You look busy. Why don't we talk later?
Sure thing.
Okay, Slide. Whoa. Slide advancer. What was that? Whoa, you go back there. You shithead. Get it. There we go. Slide advancer. Slide advancer.
Nothing happened.
Nothing.
Well, that button advances the slides during the mind mapping test. It only works while the test is running.
According to Emmett, this thing prints out mind maps.
Okay. So the slides really have no bearing on anything. I mean, the slides just are yellows of all the way. Who the hell are these people? They're all yellows. Sure. Okay, so let's do this. Oh, 8 foot. What's going on?
What's this?
It's the placard we'll be putting in front of our booth at the expo.
The scientist that caught Kid Tannen?
A small exaggeration, but Edna says it'll attract investors. What do you think of the picture?
You look a little constipated.
What? Edna said I looked intense.
Yeah, intensely focused on taking it.
I get the picture. I'll have to find a better one. Unfortunately, there's a lot to choose from.
Heavy.
Extremely. Mother has been rather obsessive about photographically cataloging my life.
Alright, where was the something? There was something else. There you go.
I don't know who that is, but he's clearly a Tannen, so I guess he's a negative figure.
Alright, and then we turn a generator.
No!
Yay! We're getting somewhere. Okay. Alright. Let's start again. And turn it back on again. Okay, so now, we're going to show up Edna, right? Edna? Yes. Right now it's on yellow, we're going to make it turn red. So let's go make it turn red. By making the generator go booby booby.
No!
There we go. There we go. Let's advance the slide. Okay. Yeah, whoever that is. And then let's go make the poopy sound. Or the smell, whatever.
Ew!
Oh.
Guess it's already stinky enough in here.
Advance the slide. Alright, now. Advance the slide so we get to Tannen. And then play the Victrola, maybe? Get the damn... Can we turn this freaking thing off?
Stink plus more stink just equals stink.
Ah, that's the stuff.
They say I'm crazy, got no sense, but I don't care. They may or may not mean offense, but I don't care. You see, I'm sort of independent. I am my own superintendent. My star is on the ascendant. That's why I don't care. I don't care.
Ah, that smells much better.
What people think of me. I'm happy-go-lucky, and say I am plucky, so jolly and carefree.
Alright, turn that off for a second, see what the next slide is.
I don't care. I
No, 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 don't turn it off. This is my favorite part.
The mean and stony stare. If I'm never successful, it won't be distressful, 'cause I don't care. They say I'm crazy,
can we turn it off
got no
now?
sense, but I don't care. They may or may not mean offense,
Don't touch
but
that.
I don't care.
Alright, we need to do...
See, I'm sort of independent. I am my own superintendent. My star is on the ascendant. That's why I don't care. I don't care. I don't care.
The hell is that?
People think of me. I'm happy-go-lucky, and say I am plucky, so jolly and carefree. I don't care. I don't care. If I do get the mean and stony stare, if I'm never successful,
Ow!
it's stressful, 'cause I don't care.
Ow!
They say I'm crazy, got no sense, but I don't care. They may or may not mean offense, but I don't care. You see, I'm sort of independent. I am my own superintendent. My star is on the ascendant. That's why I don't care. I don't care. I don't care what people think of me. I'm
Yeah, we want that one.
happy-go-lucky, and say I am plucky, so jolly and carefree. I don't care.
Okay, I think we got it.
I don't care if I do get the mean and
I
stony
think we figured it out.
If I'm
Let's go check it out on the meter.
successful, it won't
Otherwise, I
be
gotta do this all over again.
This thing reads Emmett's mind maps.
Can we put it in there? So can I... Yeah, can we put that... See how bad it is. There we go.
That's almost bad enough. I just need one more wrong answer to drive Emmett's mind map all the way
my
down to Kid Tannen's level.
Jeez, mini Christmas. Okay. I'll do it. And, yeah, okay. Okay, so I didn't know who that was at first, but I hovered over it, so it's John Wilkes Booth. We need to make him like John Wilkes Booth. So let's make the stew pot happen. And then I'll come back.
Ah. Careful. Don't let all the flavor escape.
Okay, now we can do the rest and get it done. Oh, well, I guess
Hey,
I did
Emmett,
it right
I
because
think
it
your
broke.
mind map test is broken.
Oh, that switch just keeps shorting out on me. No time to fix it now. I'll have to take care of it at the expo.
Looks like I'm not going to be doing any more mind maps. I
Apparently
guess I'll
got it.
test this out and hope for the best.
Apparently I got it right this time, though. So the John Wilkes Booth one is the one I missed before. I didn't know who that was. We wanted to make him happy about John Wilkes Booth. So everybody else, photo the innocent kid, you want to be bad. There you go.
Bingo! Now Emmett's
Tannen,
mind map
you
is
wanna
as
be
bad as
good.
Tannen's. Now all I have
Top
to do
bad.
is swap this out with Emmett's original
Trixie
mind
good,
map, and
Edna
Emmett's
bad.
own machine will do him in.
All right, so let's switch it up, yo. Switch it up.
If I'm gonna take Emmett's mind map, I better replace it with another one.
I gotta do this thing, okay.
Okay, Emmett, get ready to meet the new you.
Hey,
What?
I almost left behind my mind map card. We're going to show it off at the expo as a rare example of a model citizen. Edna, kill me if I forgot that.
She might kill you anyway when she gets a look at that mind map.
Once Emmett gets to the expo, I'll try to figure out how to get him to put his card in the mental alignment meter. But for now, I better concentrate on making Emmett a slob who cheats on his girlfriend.
Wow. Okay. We got that good. What's next?